Hello, this is the TinyChange Pro Life Planning Box, Undated version. So it comes in a nice box, and then let's open it and see what's inside. So the first accessory that you get is a wall planner. You can see there's a message on the top. So if you open it, you can see that it's a A2 sized wall planner, which is twice the size of an A4 sheet. And you can also see that it is undated, which means you can use for any 12 months of the year. This will be a nice addition to your wall. You can see the entire 12 months, in one stretch. Let's keep it aside. Let's see the next accessory, which is a dot grid notebook with a gold foiling on the top. It says focus on what matters. So this is a dot grid notebook. You can use it for making notes, using as a planning sidekick, etc. And it has numbered pages also with quotes on every single page. Okay. The second notebook is a to-do list book. It also has a gold foiled quote on the top, work hard, stay humble. And this one is a tearable to-do list pad. So you can note down your to-dos for the day or for the week, and as and when you complete it, you can tick it off. And these are tearable. You can tear these pages off, or you can keep them. You can use it whichever way you like. And in each page, there's a different message. You can see that it's different for each page. Yeah. So this also has a quote on the bottom part of it. And then, so this is the second notebook that comes along with the Pro Planning Box. Then you have a B5 sized poster, which you can put up on your wall or on your work desk. Let me keep that aside. And now this is the actual planner, which is a Pro Life Planner by TinyChange. Let me keep the box aside. As you can see, this also is a B5 sized planner, which is bigger than the A5 sized classic life planner, which you must have already seen. This has a gold foil logo on the top, so with minimal styling. So let's open the planner and go through the inside pages. Once you open it, you can see that it's a TinyChange Life Planner Pro Edition. Welcome message, the structure of the overall planner, the different sections, and then the planning process starts with the first section, which is section 1, called Life Compass. This section is planned and designed to help you understand more about yourself. It's very important that you know yourself better so that your goals for the year or for the next 12 months is in alignment with what you want to become in the future. So there are multiple exercises. It starts with my 4000 weeks life, how much of your life is over and how much is remaining, so that you get a bird's eye view. Then are some questions for you to understand yourself better. My true self, what are your life achievements until this point in time? What are the things that you always wanted to achieve in life? Converting all of that into like a vision board. Your core values, what you always stand for, right? You can note them down here, pick up from the list. And then another exercise called the quality of life current state. So it's divided into 4 different sections: body, mind, relationships, and the world around me. So it'll help you get an understanding of where you currently stand in your life. Only once you know where you stand and once you understand where you want to go, there's a gap that exists and you can plan to fill that gap. That's how this planner is structured. It also has a section to note down your key learnings from the last 12 months. Then you get in the second section called as a goals roadmap. So this is where you first identify which are the top 3 goals you want to focus on for the next 12 months. You can have a large number of goals, but for you to achieve those goals, it's very important that you prioritize them and pick up the top 3 goals that you can focus on. So this exercise helps you understand which are the top 3 ones, identify the top 3 ones, and then for each of those top 3 goals, you'll be creating a goal roadmap. This is where you break down the big goal into smaller chunks, the milestones that you want to achieve, the support that's needed, the impact that will create in your life if you achieve that goal, the reward you give yourself, right? So this is how you're going to execute the goal in the next 12 months, and this planner will help you define it, track it, and achieve that goal over the period of next 12 months. You have it for goal 2 and goal 3 as well. And then for you to achieve that goal, it's also important that you create a supporting ecosystem or an enablement system around you that will help you achieve that goal. That's why you need a plan to enhance the quality of your current life. In the earlier exercise, you already did an exercise to check where you stand in terms of your current quality of life. So this is a plan to enhance your quality of life across those 4 areas. So what are the kind of habits that you plan to build this year, etc. will go here. Then you have your ideal week design. This is how your ideal week will look like. You may not be able to live every week based on this, but this is a reference point for you to go back to at any point in time during the year. And similarly, also define what should your ideal day look like, right? What are the things that you will do once you start your morning? What is your morning routine? What's your work starting routine? How do you close your day? How do you close your work, etc. will go here. You also have a 100-year calendar because it's an undated planner. This doesn't have calendar for any particular year. You can use it for any year, for any 12 months. So this will help you identify the calendar for any year. And basis this, you can define your own calendar for the next 12 months. Say for example, you are purchasing this planner in May. You can have May of 1 year till December, and then January, February, and March and April of the next year. So you can create a custom calendar that will work for you. And you also have a smart tracker score dashboard. We will go through the smart tracker in the weekly and the daily planning pages. You note down the smart tracker scores that you get every day out here for the entire year so that you can see the pattern emerging. Similarly, you have a mood tracker for the year. You can set it up at the beginning. And then there's also a detailed explanation which gets into the science and art of how we have designed this planner. This talks about how the monthly planning pages have been designed, the start of the month planning and the end of the month review pages. And then it also explains how the weekly and the daily planning pages are designed to help you win every aspect of your work and life for the next 12 months. You have some planning tips and some of the top life lessons from high achievers. And then it gets into the actual monthly, weekly and daily planning pages. So every month starts with a coloring page, and you have a quote out here. This says every moment is a new beginning, right? You can color this page if you'd like to. And this is for month 1. It says month 1 because, again, to repeat, this is an undated planner. This runs for 12 months. You can use for any 12 months. You can start at any point in time during the year and use it for 12 months without wasting any pages. For every month, you have coloring page, you have a calendar, undated calendar. You can make your own calendar, anchor project, big 3, the quality of life, what's your plan to enhance this, what are the key tasks that you have for the month, divided into 4 different areas. It can be work, family, play, intellectual, whatever. What are the important categories that you have currently in your life. You can divide them accordingly. You also have a budget and an expense tracker for each month, and the meal planner for the entire month divided into 4 different weeks. And then it gets into the weekly and the daily planning spread. So you have 52 such pages, 1 for each week, and then within that you have planning areas for each day. So this planner is slightly different from the classic planner because it's a slightly bigger planner, right? The other one is a A5 size planner, this is a B5 size planner. And the other key difference is that this has time boxing built in. So time boxing is a technique used by most of the successful people in the world because they know that the most precious resource that anyone has is not money, is not anything else, but it's their time. So if you manage your time effectively, you can achieve everything that you want in life. So here you have schedules available for every single day, starting from 6 a.m. all the way to 10 p.m. and you can mark out that 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm going to do these activities. I'm going to work. I have calls this time. This is my family time. This is what I do, my reading or the other things. So you can chalk out the entire week right at the beginning of the week itself. So typically people do it on a Sunday so that you know what exactly your week is going to look like, and then you can plan everything else in your life accordingly. So there are multiple aspects in this planning page. Let's go through it one by one. It starts by defining which month is it, which week is it. Then you set a focus for the week. What is the one thing that I want to achieve this week, right? Which is of utmost importance. You also have a quote here, and then you have a weekly challenge. So there are 52 different weekly challenges in the planner. These are all curated ones that we have created, and it covers various aspects of your life. And by the end of this 12 months, you would have improved your health, wealth, happiness, and your knowledge. So that's the way these challenges have been prepared. You also have some free planning space here. You can either use it to journal your thoughts around this particular challenge, what you completed, or you can use it for your notes and other different things for this entire week. Each day starts with identifying the top 3 things that you want to do for the day. That's why you have space here. Then you have the entire schedule where you time box what you want to do at each slot during the day. You also have a tracker. This is a smart tracker, and there was a sheet earlier we had where we noted down the smart tracker for the entire year. So this is where you track. So this can be used to track multiple things. You can track your productivity, for example. Today I was 5 out of 5, or Tuesday I was only 3 out of 5. Or it can track your mood, it can track your water intake, food intake. That's why it's called a smart tracker. Depending upon what is the one thing that you are seriously concerned about, that you want to track every single day, which you want to improve, that is the one that you can use. That's the one that you can track using the smart tracker. And then you complete this entire week spread. You complete the week, you do all the activities needed, and then you also have a couple of other things, right? You have a habit tracker wherein you can track habits through which you can build new positive habits and also break unhealthy ones. You can write up to 4 different habits here. And at the end of the week, you fill up these sections, right? The first one is my achievements for the week. Then my learnings for the week. What did I learn and what can I carry forward to the next week? And then finally, this week I'm grateful for. So these are things that you can do on the weekly planning spread. And there are 52 of these across 12 different months. So this is for week 2, week 3, week 4. And then at the end of the month, you also have a month end review. It's called Stop, Look, Proceed. What are your wins, your enablers? What did you miss? And what are your key learnings? You evaluate yourself on 4 different parameters. And then there's a bottom line. What will I stop doing? What are the things that I will continue doing which worked well for me? And what are the new things that I'll start doing next month onwards? And then it continues for other 11 months. During the mid of the year, you also have a 6 months review and celebration. And at the end of the year, you also have an end of the year review similar to the 6 months review. You have a 12 months review and celebration. Then it gets into the final section of the planner, which is called as Life Kit. This is where you have a lot of pre-made lists, right? You have things like your bucket list. There are some ideas and you can fill up your own bucket list. My cherished possessions, inspiring quotes, my places you want to travel, books to read. You have other things like ID cards, health measurements, home cleaning appliances, etc. And some dot grid pages. You also have 4 pages of stickers which is stitched along with the planner here. You have sticker page number 1. This also has gold foiling, as you can see. Some mini poster stickers, icon stickers, and also another page with gold foiling. And at the end of the planner, you also have a pouch where you can keep some of your essential things, right? Whatever you want, you can keep it here. This planner also has an elastic enclosure loop which you can put like this so that the shape of the planner will remain intact. You also have a pen loop here, and then you also have 2 bookmark ribbons both in black color. So these are the ones, right? So that's it. So this is the planner. If you are looking at a complete planning solution, a premium one which covers all aspects of your life, this is a great product for you to consider. Thank you and have a great day.